.34 ERA, and in May he has 6 earned runs and 12 innings pitched. So they're not pitching well, and on top of that, they are also not batting well.
Right, but it kind of sucks because Manuel Margot is doing pretty good. His the past few at bats, his last.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council. Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Here we go, baby. We're back. We want another week. Yes. You know how we got started off. Moment of silence for my brother Jamel Raymond Bishop. This is King Porter Forever Friday. Moment of silence, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Debbie Dan, what's going on with you, man? Well, I got the cup. Shout out to Marnie for the banana pudding. I'm eating on camera. I don't know if I can, but I'm breaking the rules today. There's some good banana pudding. Hey, it was a nice couple little scoops I had. Right. How was your turkey day yesterday? Oh, that was pretty good. Had a good turkey day. Yesterday, what that was yesterday, right? Yesterday morning, started off with a nice little exercise. Got enough, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, lost 2. You know, but I caught a little basketball injury in the process. Breathing hard. Yeah, it's a nice little, I believe, probably a red. So what happened? We want to know what happened. My man was, homeboy was about to pass the ball, and I was coming in to play defense. And as I'm coming in, he coming out with the elbow came right in the rib cage. Getting old, son. Gotta watch the injuries. Yeah. I'm trying to wake up tomorrow. My job, right? They be playing on Saturdays. They be calling out, Coach, why you ain't come playing? I say, man, my Fridays be real. Yeah. But tomorrow I'm trying to wake up. You gonna get some exercising? Yeah, I'm going home. And every time I score, I'm gonna say, this is what you wanted? I plan on busting ass tomorrow. Oh yeah? Yeah. Commodore John Rogers, elementary, middle, 9 o'clock if you ain't doing it. Commodore John Rogers. John Rogers. Yeah. I'm coming to bust ass tomorrow. Fayette and Chester Street, 100 North Chester Street. Hey. Off of Fayette. Yeah, I heard. Whoever want it, come get it. 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock. Tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm dusting off the old hooping shorts and the Jordans, and I'm hooping. Oh. I'm going focus, too. They bring you coming out? You want to come? You want to come? I'm going to try with you. Yeah, if you, injury not. Oh, yeah, I forgot you injured. I got like the whole left side feel crazy. Like when I do this. What's up, Tick, baby? You got to come up here, Tick, man. We talked about that, but we going to get with you. we going to talk. But Thanksgiving was good. Yeah. Sat with some family, you know, my sisters, my girl, my sons. Ate good. You know, my mother. No, shout out to Thanksgiving. Right. Shout out to the free food. Yeah, and it's a good family day. We appreciate it. But I wonder if anybody ever been to any family functions that can't cook. I know that'd be crazy. Can you imagine going to a house on Thanksgiving and they can't cook? That's a headache. I wouldn't do that to myself.
Right. Right.
That's like self-abuse.
Right. Let me ask you, do you still have your grandmother still living?
One of them, yes.
One of them. All right, so you still cool. I wanted to ask you because both my grandmothers passed. But what I noticed when they did pass, like, you know, grandmas keep the family together.
Yeah.
But when my grandmother passed, it was like, on one side of my family, it was like slacking a little bit. Like the holidays wasn't the same. Yeah. And I was like, they say, man, when grandmas when they go, it's tough.
Yeah, because it's a lot of wisdom being lost from the family. It depends on when they go.
Yeah.
And who they leave the wisdom with, and who they leave the keys to keeping the family together with.
Right.
That's the key.
That's what
keeping the family together.
Yeah.
We gotta learn how to, I guess, come together as a family.
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's terrible wisdom. I'm glad. Like, I was happy about. That's one. Like, the days like this, I like social media because I see a lot of people with their family. Even if you've been fake or if you've been whatever, you know, you want to just post it just to post it. I don't care. I'm liking it because it's the family thing. I like family.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. I like being together, knowing that you're together, and knowing that you don't have to be alone, and you're not alone all the time.
Right. Right.
Sometimes you go through the hardships. You do got people you can lean on. You just gotta reach out.
That's about it. Yeah, we had a ball yesterday. We do a lot of gambling in my house.
Yeah.
So, as soon as I ain't want no plate. I'm sitting down at the poker table. That's all I did, play poker yesterday.
We usually do a lot of probably like dance contests or probably like some karaoke or something like that.
Yeah.
Or we'll play some games competitively. But yesterday we just a big chilling.
Chilled out.
Yeah, big chilling. Yeah. I was doing a whole lot of chilling. I mean, I caught that injury earlier that day. I mean, this shit really hurt.
Well, you better go to the hospital, man. Yeah, hey, Sean said families are so close but are so not connected anymore. The glue is running until someone passes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you need those key components to be passed down. Definitely if it start with one elder of the family.
Yeah.
But the respect factor is so lost right now. That it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Family disrespect the family. Yeah.
That's one thing.
Kids
like
respect the parents.
A lot of other families that are like, I know people that be having their family issues. We ain't go through nothing like that. Like, we might have a disagreement as far as all out beef and fighting each other. We ain't go through that.
It's certain stuff you don't do to your family member around other people that if you would do it to them in your own quarters, I mean in your own privacy, then you know it's a family thing. But when you take it out, yeah, it's disrespect. So, but then there's so many factors that could be negative and positive to things these days that separate us, and it should bring it. Like, prime example, have a family member look at another family member on social media and see their struggle a little bit, but a crack a joke.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And they say, oh, why they want to put this stuff on? Like, why not? It's for everybody. It's social media. Everybody, you feel me? And I don't know. Like, it's crazy.
That's social media. That's a whole nother ordeal.
Yeah,
with family and
it's in everything.
Yeah.
It's in everything. It's a big divide to me in a lot of stuff when it comes to when you say social, and when you think of family, most of it is being social, communicating and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of families need to, like, well, I know my father's side, what we did was, like, they were in charge of the Thanksgiving. But they was like, look, like 3 years ago, they was like, we passing this down to y'all. Yeah. So now us, the grandkids, are the ones that get Thanksgiving together.
Yeah.
So, you know, we gonna run it for a minute, then it's time to pass it on down to our kids. So that's one thing we tried to work on.
I was fortunate enough, my mother felt like cooking yesterday.
You said she didn't?
She did.
Okay, okay.
So, I was, man, I got to get some more of them collard greens. I've been wanting the collard. I was 3. Yeah, I think so, hope so. I know, I just ate some. Them things. Bang. Was banging. I like the collard greens out the vine.
Shouts out to the collard greens.
Yeah, because I'm fortunate enough to be old enough to come from when your grandmother tell you to, you know, pick them things off the vine. Right. So, you know, you go from picking them off the vine to putting the water on them in the pot, and then she put her Miracle Whip on them. And
okay. Grandma getting it together in the kitchen.
Yeah, man. I remember those days.
Yeah.
I remember when you had a little phone where you like, shing.
Yeah, my grandmother had one of them, the rotary joints. Shout out to my Aunt Madge. Well, she might make the best bread pudding in Baltimore City. I don't know. That's what everybody in my family, they come to wait for Aunt Madge bread pudding and rice pudding. That's it.
For real?
It's that, yeah.
I need some rice pudding.
I
need some rice pudding. I ain't had that in a minute. I ain't had no rice pudding. You know, my homeboy Pat. Shout out to Aunt Pat. Aunt Pat, his mother. Man, she make a mean, I don't know what, I call it the Aunt Pat cake.
Yeah.
It don't have no icing.
Oh.
Yeah, no ice
at all.
Just cake.
We need one of them for next week.
I guarantee you. I know I'm definitely gonna ask her to make me one for my birthday.
Okay.
I guarantee you, you're gonna be like it's that good. It's that good. I can't.
Okay.
It's hard to describe. That's how good that Pat cake is.
Hard to describe.
I'm not lying. When Pat first told me, like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, my mother make this cake, ain't got no ice on it. I'm like, 7-Up cake? No. It's her own special cake.
Own special joint.
I'm like, for real? He like, yo, no ice. We'll be right back. I'm gonna finish.
He gonna tell us about the cake and get back. Shouts out to Mr. White, Dana, Rob, Dustin, Chad, Tamika, Branson, Sean, Mr. Golden. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Here's what you missed on Salacious Life Radio.
You know, when it comes to your children, especially if you're dating someone that you actually like, you do want it to work. So you're gonna hope and encourage the relationship between your child and that person because you like that person, you know. So you're gonna hope for the best. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work, and you can't make it work. You can't force it. It's like a branch. You keep bending it. Eventually, it'll snap, and even if you put it back together, it'll never be what it once was. But you definitely pray on it. You hope for the best, you know, because like nobody wants to spend the rest of their life alone just because a particular relationship didn't work out, but you had this beautiful creature as a result of it, you know. But you don't want to necessarily spend and you're not all of a sudden a bad person. You're not all of a sudden not going to fulfill this other person's needs.
You, madam, are a harlot and a scoundrel.
Because I had one kid while I was still married. Like,
but what if I'm just saying.
I take that back.
What if the situation turns around the other way? So you ready for your child to meet? They meet the person, and this person is a giver. So this person's buying your child lots of gifts and wanting to.
I would usually.
Do you
like,
let?
You don't like if it's a birthday or some sort of holiday or something like that. Okay, and they want to get them a few things or get them something. Okay, but just on like a regular basis, like unless it's like Nestle's Quick or something that you can get from like, you know what I'm saying, or like Kit Kats or something like that. Like, no, don't spend a lot of money. It's unrealistic.
I'm sorry.
It's unrealistic. Like, don't try to buy his.
Tune in live to Salacious Life Radio every Wednesday from 9 to 11, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second. What?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks!
Radio Loyalty.
Here's how it works.
Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right?
Radio Loyalty.
Click that banner to join now.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I
Hamilton
live
the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We were basically talking about Thanksgiving and you know family, which brings us into table talk.
Yeah.
And I know back when I was coming up, you know, we sat around the table talk, and you know talked about everything. These days, everybody at the table on their phones, so that kind of takes the communication out of the whole picture.
Yeah.
So
and that's a big factor when you want to keep your family together.
Yeah.
And because it doesn't only keep us together, it lets you know what page each family member is on.
Right.
So that way you don't even step on each other's toes, or you can help each other when you know you can help each other. And you probably won't expect something out of them or from them if you know their situation.
Right.
But you won't know if you're not communicating with them.
True.
You won't know if you're assuming from a social media picture or site or post.
Yeah.
Or, you know, status or whatever you may say.
Right.
So the best thing we need to start doing, I guess, is picking up the phone.
Yeah, or picking up the phone, putting the phone down at the same time.
Yeah, not picking up the phone, and I'm talking about picking up the phone and dialing
right,
the person's number.
Yeah.
And talking to them.
Right. tell you one thing I used to hate though, like when a family, it'd be a family function, and then the family function might pass. You might see that person that was giving it. They be like, I put it on Facebook. Like, yo, you have my number. Why didn't you call me?
Yeah.
Call me. I don't see everything on Facebook. So we got to get a little better. Things have gotten a little dumbed down and lazy.
Yes. Things have, man, been thrown to the back.
Thrown to the back.
Burnt up and look like they don't want to use it again.
Right.
But we need to start because it'll bring back a lot of healthy things inside the family where, you know, we don't have to look out, and our kids don't have to look out to other entities to look up to or to inspire them sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes it can lie within inside their family, and that could teach them how to grow and be leaders, and go out there and get back to what we're supposed to be doing. Because right now it's a lot of nonsense. I mean, that young, she's making it through, right? Did you look up or get any future news on a young lady, which was the girl Taylor's sister?
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, that goes back to family.
What actually happened with that? Because I heard, but I don't watch the news.
They said she was hit by a stray bullet, I believe, or something like that. It was
going to the store or something like that?
Yeah, going to the store.
Okay.
I mean, 5 years old, going to the store by herself.
Damn, by herself?
I mean, if she was shot, and she was lying there by herself and someone had to see her from the window, or I don't care if it's upstairs or downstairs window.
Right.
She was shot, she was lying there by herself. Nobody, if the person was with her, hopefully they would have took her somewhere and went and ran off and shot.
That's sad, man.
To me, it looked like she was lying by herself, and the story is that she was going to the store. But right back to the communication factor.
Right. That's tough. Dang.
Where's the communication?
Yeah, did she die?
No.
Did she make it?
I hope she didn't die.
Yeah.
I didn't. After I read up on, she survived.
Okay.
After.
Yeah, I remember that one. Okay.
No, her older sister.
Older sister.
Her older sister.
Died
Yeah.
last year, right.
She's 5. Her older sister was 7.
That's tough.
And coincidentally, or well, I don't know what happened. I just know that we need to start communicating more.
True.
Cause
one thing that got me thinking now that you think that you mentioned it, that her sister got killed last year. She got hit, excuse me, by a stray bullet. You don't think that might have been personal? I don't know if that bullet might have been as stray as people think.
Probably not. I'm hoping it's coincidentally.
Right.
It should be coincidental.
Coincidental, right. It's tough, y'all. Y'all gotta be safe out here, man.
With that being said, man, we go back to like communication. Like, it's no more communication because sometimes, you know, the gunman should know not even to fire if it's children or women out there.
That's a generation.
But again, why is she out there by herself?
Right.
5 years old, going to the store. I don't care where she going.
Yeah.
She gotta have some type of elder that's at least 5 years, 6 years older than her.
Right.
Yeah, towards the
That's crazy.
Up in age, but I'm here to judge nobody. I'm nobody's judge.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that she survived. Going to be safe in the future. I'm praying. And like I said, we gotta get back to this communication thing because also, like now, speaking of that, if somebody rode past her and saw him, probably was like, "What this girl going doing out here 5 o'clock in the evening by herself?" Her parents don't know what the hell they doing. They must be
right.
Instead of
checking on her, right?
Pulling over, hopping out.
Right.
Yeah, it might take like this. What it's gonna take.
But I'm gonna tell you,
for us to change.
That's the difference between this generation or the attitude of the people in this generation versus us. Like us back in the day, I wish you would be outside 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, or even 5 at being 5 years old. Somebody gonna, where your mother? They gonna pull up, ask you something, instead of just driving by and talk about your mother, you know, or your parents, or their parents don't care nothing about them.
They talk about they take a picture of her and then
post it on social media, right?
And
talk bad about it.
Yeah,
you right. That's crazy.
Now, why don't you hop out and then cuss her out? Then I wouldn't care if you talked about it on social media, because that's what you. But I felt like you did to talk about it on social media just to talk about it. But do the right thing. We need to start doing the right thing. I felt myself doing the right thing the other day when I was in the store and some young dude, they wanted me to get, I think it was some black and mild or something. There was a young female, and she was like, I got my ID, I'm 18, but it's in the house. I was like, well, you're going to have to go back and get it, young lady.
Yeah.
Because I waited till I was 18 to get my products from the store, whatever I needed. Yeah. And you're going to have to wait till you're 18 or go get your ID that proves that you're 18. Right. And that go for you, shorty, and you in here. Right. And then I asked the young dude, I'm like, how old are you anyway? Well, don't you belong to school? He like, I'm 16 now, I don't go to school. I'm like, so what you doing out here? How much money you made already today? He was like, I was like, damn, you thinking too long. You broke as shit. Right. So they get to laugh. All right, we'll be right back.
We gotta go to a break. We'll be right back.
To a break.
Hey, Dan, I feel you on that last comment. We're gonna talk about that when we get back. Don't go nowhere, y'all. You said.
You are now listening to Just a Bit Outside, the sports radio show at BeExposedRadio.com. Come join us every Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, or at BeExposedRadio.com.
So we had a lot of things going on.
Mother's Day, Major League Baseball, pink bats, pink outfits.
Yeah. They certainly did the mothers good. They don't show them justice. Like Jimmy said, the pink bats, cleats, all types of pink highlights in the major leagues. The Orioles were swept by the Kansas City Royals.
Wah, wah.
The Kansas City Royals. Thank you, Eric. Kansas City Royals is they're like one of the worst teams in the major leagues baseball right now. Yeah, so that was a little tough.
Yeah, so the Orioles no longer have the top record. It belongs to the Washington Nationals now.
Yeah, so that was tough. So hopefully they'll get back on track with the next series. Maryland, we got some local sports, collegiate to report. The Maryland lacrosse. Let's shout out the Maryland lacrosse team. They are in the NCAA tournament, and Hey,
this is Mark, Just a Bit Outside on BeExposedRadio.com. Listen to us every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on Facebook and on YouTube.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back.
We back.
Yeah, man, what you were saying?
Like I was saying, yeah, I know, Danny, y'all used to be able to go get the joints for y'all parents back in the day, but that's when we had respect in our community. Right. The Chinese man knew that if we don't get him on consignment, that his store might not be there in the morning. And so, but we scared to go back to that. I don't know why, because honestly and truthfully, we caught up in the trap of chasing that dollar and we killing each other. Yeah. But back to what I was saying in the store. So I asked a young dude, I'm like, he like, yeah, I'm 16. I'm like, dang, you ain't in school right now? You ain't gonna go to school? He like, nah, I don't go to school. I'm like, oh, all right then. How much money you made already out here today? He like, I'm like, oh, you thinking too long. You broke as shit. You broke as shit, bro. You ain't got no money in your pocket. He like, I see it. He laughed a little bit, but then I see it a little mad. I'm like, look, I ain't trying to joke you or nothing. And then I ain't trying to make fun of you or nothing. But I'm like, you gotta weigh your odds in life. Yeah. Like, you gotta think about it. If you're not putting more tools on your belt to make yourself better or to learn more about what's going on around you, and then you say you out here, you're not doing that, so you take the other option and just chasing the cash, just chasing it. And the illegal way or whatever way you're doing. Right. But timing wise, you haven't made more cash as if you would have more time bettering yourself.
But I'm gonna tell you something different though. Even as far as with Shorty, he hustling, right? There's another thing with generations. When I was out there, I wasn't just hustling to say I did it. Like, you got kids that just hustle just to say they hustle. I had a goal. My first goal, I'm going to tell you my first goal was. My first goal was to make $10,000. I said I wasn't going, if I'm going to do this, all right, I'm going to try to save $10,000. And I did that, I went to another goal. So it's like these days, these kids out there hustling, they getting the newest clothes, they buying the foreign gear, the Dolce & Gabbana, all of the Gucci, the Fendi, this, that, and the third. They ain't got no life insurance. They ain't got no money in the bank. They ain't even got health insurance.
But even if, this is my thing though, he didn't make nothing within his time, period. Within the time I saw him, right, that was my whole point of telling him, like, what are you doing it for? If you wasting your time, then there's no point in doing it. If you're not bettering yourself doing it, if you're not making this amount of money in this amount of hours, minutes, or seconds, then get your ass up out that corner, find another way to better yourself, put another tool under your belt, brother, because that angle not working for you. Or at that time, it's probably not your time. True. You gotta know how to be a jack of all trades, or not even be a jack of all trades, just know how to do different things.
Right.
Because the waves are so deep, your ass will drown real quick. On the other hand, you can be drowning, but if you know how to swim just a tad or hold your breath a little bit, you can find some shore, you can find some land.
Yeah, and I ain't knocking enough. I'm not knocking what anybody do for their money. Yeah, it's just to have a goal. Don't just do something to be doing it. Have a goal. Be focused. Set a goal. Conquer the goal. Move on to something else. I mean, if you, anybody there that's listening, if you still selling drugs and you're not making no money and you still finding yourself struggling, what you doing it for? You might as well find a job. I think.
Same difference.
Yeah, find a job. I mean,
or balance the two.
Balance them, find a job, do something.
I'm talking about the like the one that's like, cause you gotta want to better yourself at one point. Yeah. Like you gotta, and when I say better yourself, you gotta want to like push yourself to do something to have a better outcome.
Right. Right.
You feel me? It can't just be so stagnant or just, I don't know. I think it just be killing me. Like I asked him, he couldn't tell me how much money he made within the time he could have been. Like I said, damn, all this time you could have been in school and then possibly left early and then came to make some money when the flow come. Right. Or whenever the flow come.
Right.
Instead, you try and create a flow somewhere it's never going to be there. So you could have been in school, learn some chemistry or something else to, you know, if this the game you want to play in to better yourself in the game, and then you can take it to a next step.
Right.
That way you won't be so stagnant just sitting at the bar asking niggas can they get you a black and mild and
buddy.
And you barely even got $1. Like so, like come on.
Dana, how do I pronounce your last name, Miss? Lone? Dana Lone said it's not just about the money with these kids. They feel empty. This life brings attention, makes them feel like somebody.
Yeah. Ouch. I just talked about that the other day.
I think they just looking for the wrong person or the wrong type of people to follow. So
it's this goddamn, I ain't gonna lie, it's this music, yo.
It's tough.
Yo, it's playing, like I said, we gotta get back to sitting at the table and talking to each other.
Right, right.
Because that way you can weed out a lot of things. You like I tell I done told my son, I can tell my son, like, yo, this is fake. He really not that type of dude. But he just rap good.
Right.
He just know how to do this good. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But you gotta know how to perceive things. You gotta know how to look at things and know like, oh, that's fake. Oh, that motherfucker phony. He lying like a motherfucker.
That's
if you don't, you going like.
I think a lot of people see like these heroes on social media and these rappers, and they gravitate to them. And I used to be guilty of not looking up to nobody, but maybe, let's say, a rapper. You done heard all his music. You're like, oh yeah, he.
Right.
I ain't gonna name no names. I done been to a few VIP events with some of your trappiest trappers. I sold coke, dope, weed that you would think. You get them behind closed doors by themselves. And some of these comedians too. You get them by themselves, they totally different people. But they put on that persona of them being somebody else. And I think the kids gotta stop following that. And I wanted to get to this comment right here from Miss Dana Lone. She said, we can't be hypocrites no more. Be the example. We tell them to do better while we drowning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
I like that.
I like that too. But are we hypocrites when we tell them what to? I mean, we give them advice and they don't do it. I mean, I don't see where I don't think I'm a hypocrite at all. I just try to, educate people. That's it. I'm not doing nothing. Like, I'm not selling no drugs. I'm not going to tell you not to do something that I'm doing. I don't do that. Like, I even had a problem with that when I was mentoring. I was mentoring kids, but I had one foot in the street still. Right. I had to take a leave of absence from mentoring because I had to work with myself. I'm selling drugs, still mentoring. That messed with me. So I stopped mentoring until I stopped mentoring, stopped selling drugs, and went back to the mentoring. That's one thing I'm not going to tell nobody to do something that I wouldn't do.
I try not to tell people what they can't do.
Right.
Because it's your life.
Yeah, it's your life.
I just try to tell you, the outcomes of what's going to happen most of the time when you make that decision or whatever decision you may make.
Right.
I'm going to be honest. Yeah. Be truthful. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to give it to you straight up. And if you can handle it, you can handle it. If not, you're going to take it like, Dave, or whatever, and then go about your business and do your thing. And the outcome going to happen. And on that, I just
stuck with it.
Yeah. I mean, you got different outcomes of different things. Everybody got different lives.
Right.
But we got to start, I guess, stop being so, like, I guess so personal.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Kind of like, I guess personal. I see what you're saying. We got to kind of mind our business a little more. You think?
Yeah. No, not mind our business a little more.
Oh, not mind. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
It's a difference in mind your business and being in somebody's business.
True. True.
You feel what I'm saying? If you come to me, bro, I need to holler at you. Boom, we go grab a couple shots or whatever. You feel me? Take a couple back. And you like, man, this going on, blah, blah, that's going on. Mm-hmm. Man. But if I get a little help with this, boom. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm in this type of space. I can help you with that.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
I help you with that.
Uh-oh.
If you didn't say, can I get a loan or whatever, or whatever the case may be, or whatever we did, that's between me and you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, me asking you, bro, what you need it for and all that, you feel me?
Yeah, you're my
now
business
I'm
now.
in your business now.
You're my business now.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And why I'm in your business? Just to go say this and that or whatever, or just to hold it against you once some years come after and I can put it on social media.
You're right.
How niggas come up, niggas don't never see me come down when I need to come up, or whatever. It's so much shit motherfucker don't let go.
Right.
Because of that communication factor.
You right.
And like, man, I recently had to learn how to bite the bullet. You feel me? Kind of in a relationship. I had to look at the old school husbands, old school dudes that was in relationships with boyfriends, you feel me? Guys, fiancés, whatever you want to say. And how sometimes you just gotta be like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I just keep looking at the corner of the wall. And, you feel me? Because sometimes you gotta just listen to the other person.
Right.
Because there's something in there they trying to tell you that you doing that is getting on their nerves. But you only going to hear it if you listen.
Right.
It go vice versa too.
True. Right.
But most of the time I learn and I watch. Most of the time, and the successful, I'm going to say kind of success, it's the guy who learned how to listen first.
Yeah, most definitely.
But then you got to be that alpha male and show how to listen.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Gotta take
if
the
it's
lead.
vice versa, you got to do the same thing as far as with your mate or with your guy.
True.
You got, if he the one that's always barking, you got to sit there and let him bark. All right. What am I doing to keep on making them bark? Now, if you got some repetitive behavior to make them bark so loud, maybe you got kind of repetitive behavior be down. Or somebody come to a medium and say, like, all right, look, time to stop barking. What you need to say that I need to get, what I need to say that you need to get, so we can come to some type of meeting. You're not going to always agree. That's with any family member, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, brother, sister. But you got to understand that factor. Because we're two different people.
True.
You feel me?
Yeah. Chad, hey Chad, you add last names on every week, brother. Chad Allen Davis Lynette said, we are hypocrites when we do not lead and teach by example. If they don't learn and follow, then they have no one to call, no one to blame but themselves. Got a point. Yeah, I agree. But this the one I want to get to. Miss Queen T said, right, I had a few pairs of khakis I was giving away and went to the gas station and asked the young guys if they wanted them. One took a few pair, the other said, no thanks, I'm not going to wear them. I replied with a lot of places you can wear them to school, job interviews, etc. Point is, these kids don't know. And they don't want the connection. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You gotta think of, I think like a lot of kids, we go back to the music. It's like depressing. They listening to Shoot 'em Up, Bang Bang. Then their homes most of their homes are broken. So it's like that feeds on their confidence for one. So it's like you got low self-esteem, low confidence. You might not be living in the best of areas, or your home might not be the best of homes to live in. So it's like they all are looking for something to follow.
Go back to that communication.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, man, that music is another form of communication.
Yeah.
It's a way that it goes through your body when you listen to it. You don't really think about it. Oh, damn. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Dave. What? You don't really think about it when you actually listening to it. Yeah. Until the other day, well, I'm going to say for 2 weeks, I was listening to nothing but, like, I think I said this last show.
Yeah.
I was listening to nothing but 80, 89, 90s R&B, somewhere between there. And then, you know, I switched to the songs now. I'm like, damn.
Big difference.
It's a big difference in how I might feel in a second.
Yeah. Music play on your psyche,
so
man.
Imagine if this was all I know.
Right.
I'm like, dang.
Every day. Boom.
Every day.
As soon as you wake up.
Yeah.
Sell the crack, smoke the weed.
Yeah, fat ass booty.
Yeah, that's all you,
like,
it's training your mind.
Like nothing, everything is just like smack dab in my face.
Then I don't think a lot of people do that knowledge on music. People don't know that it's certain music that hits certain waves in your brain to make you think certain ways.
Yeah.
I don't think people know that. Music plays on your psyche. It can be very evil for y'all that don't know. If you don't know, feel free to Google music and behaviors. Music and behaviors, music and mind control, music and your mind. We can go on and on with that. Hey, we can talk about that whenever. But for you all that's listening, find time, like when you wake up in the morning, Monday, put on some R&B. Listen to R&B the whole day. And I bet you be calm, cool. Now that next day, Tuesday, listen to some Young Jeezy or something. You'll be pumped up. Like it play on your psyche, man. People don't believe that though. Like I always say, if they play more old school R&B on the radio, killings will be down. I think the killings will go down some.
I didn't even go down some. They just learn how to like that old school R&B used to help you. We be right back, y'all.
Yeah, we be back, y'all. Talk about that old school R&B, what it used to make you do.
It used to help you read between the lines.
Yeah.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree
It's huge!
is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing.
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to read Miss Queen T?
What it says: great young adults that's doing wonderful things from enter the city don't get recognized. One is my son, graduated from college chemical engineer degree, now a school teacher at Poly Teaching FedEx, which is graduated from Poly also. But we don't hear much about that.
Right.
You're absolutely correct.
You're right.
And we need to hear more about that. And those type of young adults that's in the city still keeping, I'm going to say, their success in what they want to do, I guess their dreams in the city.
Right.
Like this son.
Might need to bring them up. We got
to bring them up. Miss Queen T, we got to get your son up here.
DM his information to us, Miss Queen T, please.
And I want to know what his formula, and maybe we can get a lot of teachers to watch that day, and maybe he can feed some knowledge to some teachers and teach them how to, be patient with these kids and these children, understand where they come from sometimes.
Right. And like to bring them up and chop it up with them.
Yeah.
So, Miss T, please let your son know, or you can I'll DM you our information, either or, so we can make something happen.
You good? I know it was a typo. You good?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got to correct this.
Yeah.
Even though I cannot stand, like, we got to bring this, and I'm I'm gonna look it up and see what's going on with it. But man, we gotta bring this alpha male syndrome back, man.
Yeah, now it's like the women being the alpha males now.
We can't have that.
I know.
We cannot have that. There's nothing wrong with a strong black woman. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. I love it.
Right.
But we can't have it. Too much of it.
You're right.
That's the problem.
Ladies, there's nothing wrong with letting a man lead also.
Yeah, but I don't want to say it. Nigga gotta know how to lead.
True.
True. Man gotta know how to lead. Everybody has their mistakes and faults, but you gotta know how to lead, man. You gotta be honest, man. You gotta be honest. You can't just be like can't be a bunch of hypocrites. And I'm talking about big hypocrites saying this and really doing another. I ain't talking about like, oh, I drink a beer and I tell my son not to drink. Yeah, that's your son. He's however too young to drink, so of course you should be telling him not to drink. I'm not talking about that type of hypocrite. We talking about, the real type.
The real kind.
Stabbing your mother and the son's mother in the back or whatever it may be, vice versa, and then telling the daughter or the son to be this type of adult or that type of adult.
Right.
That's a hypocrite.
That's a hypocrite. That's the definition of a hypocrite. Right there.
I mean, we just got, when I say that alpha male syndrome, I'm talking like taking ownership.
Right.
You feel me? Knowing what you control.
Right.
Knowing the eyes that's on you, knowing who's looking on you, knowing the pressure is on you. Because the people that's looking at you, sometimes some of them do see the pressure. And they gonna make it easier for you at times. Some of them don't. But you gotta understand, you are that alpha male. You are that lion. You are that silverback gorilla that's taking that family through the jungle, or taking that family or that pride across that, plane or wherever you at.
Yeah. A lot of you niggas need to get up off y'all asses too. A lot of y'all dudes out there be getting these women and be proud that they taking care of y'all. Men don't do that. Men don't do that. Man. But I'm gonna say this too on the flip side. You got some women that like targeting dudes like that to take care of them. I know a few.
Yeah, because it plays on their psyche.
Yo, I can't do that, yo. Never. What I look like, baby? Can you know? I'm gonna go get it myself.
30 seconds.
We'll be back, yo.
We gonna feed
just took
on
me
that.
down.
We inside that family. We going everywhere with it.
Man, you niggas need to do better. We be back though, y'all. We be back. Yo, that's what it be though. Like a lot of people. Yeah, my girl was like,
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange radio show.
That's the biggest thing, is just empowerment. Just get off of the begging line. Just be proud and just get our pride and our dignity back, because as a child, we're taught how to go and beg for a job. Our parents, they literally taught us how to make sure you pull your pants up. Me, I'm 6'7", so I'm a bigger man. I was always taught how to not be threatening or intimidate people when I go into different interviews or different scenarios. And so we're literally taught how to condition ourselves, condition our speech, everything, in order to go and beg these people for a job, because we know when we walk in the door, I have to tear down 10 stereotypes before I get past hello. So we need to eliminate that. And we need to eliminate that, and the way that we do that is employing ourselves and employing our brothers and sisters. And so that's our mission, is group economics, uplift ourselves, because I can't empower anyone until I empower myself, and change from just being willing, because it's in my heart and my passion to see my people succeed and see us do better and change the social order, because I know that we are not supposed to be on bottom. I understand who I was. I know I didn't fall out of the sky and land on a plantation. So when you have knowledge of self and you know who you are and what you come from, it's frustrating more than anything to see us in this position.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. live. BigExposedRadio.com.
Check out this flashback from It Is What It Is radio show.
Paul he was chilling, he was doing his thing. Y'all, you feel me? Love y'all family, you know what I'm saying? And like, for him to be taken away from you, snatched away from you just like that. You feel me? It's like damn.
The heart,
another good one gone. You know what I'm saying? Like why you taking the good? You know what I'm saying?
You always end up asking like why.
And that's like again, it's a lesson that it's a test of faith. You feel me? Gonna take you through these tests. You feel me? You're gonna go through these little phases in life, yo. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you just gotta recognize that one, it's the adversary trying to knock you off your pivot, and then it's God trying to teach you something. You feel me? Right. Anything that you go through, you gonna get through. It's called going through. You feel me? That's why it's called going through. You going through something. Right. You feel me? Because after you go through it, you get through it. You look back going like, damn, I got that. You feel what I'm saying?
For this and more, be sure to tune into BeExposedRadio.com every Friday from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock p.m. to listen to more of It Is What It Is radio show.
The Artist Exchange radio show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like, you know,
the Artist Exchange radio show.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back again. I was bluffing on my banana pudding. Only got a corner left.
And we still on the family communication thing, man. Well, we just hitting different angles, going to different aspects, got different opinions.
Table talk.
Table talk
is what we call it.
Yeah.
So, let me think. What else? We were basically talking about family, table talk, communication. Yeah. We hitting it on all angles, but feel free to call us up.
What we got down to right now? We was on the alpha male.
Alpha male, yeah.
The alpha male,
which is missing in today's household.
Yes, tremendously. Today's society. And when I say that alpha male, man, bring back some responsibility, take ownership. You know who you're leading. You know you got some people to lead, and there's people looking up to you. You feel me?
I think the parenting is different too, though. That play a part in it. Like, when I was younger, Fridays, well, especially Fridays, I had a certain amount of chores. I had to vacuum, upstairs, downstairs, clean my room. I had to do certain chores before I went to my grandmother's house. Every Friday, it was to a point where, like, within communication, I didn't have to ask my father, well, Dad, do I need to do this? I knew I had to sweep, mop, do this, that, and the third before I could leave. Now, I don't even think parents stress the importance of even making a bed up or doing chores.
You're correct.
I work in the school system. I ain't never heard a kid talk about they doing chores to get allowances.
I just been getting back up in Lord Devon about that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Take the trash out, man. Come on, man. Like, cause you show them and you teach them, and then you fall off a little bit, you know. But I just recently got back into it because, like I said, you gotta bring some balance to the kids, so that way, you know, they'll learn how to balance their life
right
a little bit and keep things a little clean, a little neat, so they can, you know, I mean, certain small things, it leads to a better future, or
Sure.
it leads to better habits in the future,
Right.
in different ways of thinking. So that way, I guess they can have a better outcome, or, you know, better skills.
Yeah.
Because life hard.
Yeah. Well, I think we just got to take it back to how we were raised, for real.
Yeah. Big time.
The
Big time.
importance of
How we were
chores.
raised, and the respect and the importance of, like I said, not being in somebody's business, but it's nothing wrong with knowing your family member's business.
Right. And responsibilities.
Yeah, that's a big key.
Then
taking responsibility.
The more I think about it, like as far as like I'm just thinking about some of the stuff my family done, like they instilled in us, boy, look, pull them pants up, make sure you neat, because when you leave out them doors, you don't only represent you represent us, the Miles family. You got to be able to, like my father's always say, they laid the foundation for us to be able to walk around with our heads up high. Like, oh yeah, you such and such son, okay. They don't have that these days. No. That's why with me, I try to respect everybody. You know, to give respect, you got to give it, vice versa. I try to make things easier for my children coming up, because you never know who may know who.
The community's so tarnished, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And we're going to get it back, and like Miss Queen's son, it's a lot of young black and older black guys, females, and activists in the community that's trying to get things back, and there's no, we're going to get it back right. It's going to take a group effort. It's going to
bring that village
more
back.
Communication. Yeah.
We got to bring that village back. But for y'all parents out there, y'all younger parents, when we come to you with your child saying that he may have done something, listen to us. Don't automatically take their side. My child ain't do that. Got a lot of that going on too.
Yeah, it's a lot of that going on.
So
it's a lot of that going on.
You know, we can help we need to help each other be great. You know, we need to stick together for one.
Yeah, but I mean, it go back to communication. If you know your child, you know what your child do, and you know, you feel me? When you communicate with your child, you know what your child did. Like if an adult bring your child to you and they say, well, your son did this, boom, 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 you're going to be looking at him like,
right.
Like, I don't even want to hear your side of the story. I hear your side and I discipline you real quick. And then we can go and I hear your side. I already know you was wrong first.
Right.
Now, he probably came off at you, and I'm going to correct him for coming off at you, however they came off at you like that, because you are a child. But then they corrected themselves because they brought you to me.
Right.
So now your ass definitely in trouble because you thought they was wrong for, no, you was dead wrong for, if they asked you to get out the grass or flowers, shouldn't have ran it. They asked you to get off, and then you ran on it again on purpose, and you made that face you were making at me when you go upstairs and I tell you not. I already know what's up. That go through communication.
Right.
You feel me? If you know your child, if you don't know your child, a lot of people that don't know their child, as soon as they say, or somebody, their child have an altercation with another adult, they automatically come around and say, what you do to my child?
Exactly. Yeah.
You're right. You might know your child.
Man, do you think we need to discipline our children different?
I'm gonna say to each his own, cause I'm not a strong. I can't sit here and say I'm a strong ass whipper.
Yeah, me neither.
But I can't sit here and say I won't whip ass.
Last time I put my hands on my son, I cried. I did. I felt bad. He was wrong. I felt bad. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, I don't take it to the stand for him. I don't feel bad. I just, to me, I think I take too long.
Okay. Yeah.
But like once it come to that point, they be like, oh shit, like what did I do? Yeah, like you kept driving me to. I kept telling you, chill,
right,
chill. you got to hit him with the, you feel me? Hit with the the daddy paw to let him know, like, oh, daddy is here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm gonna be here for a minute. Right. And I always got this paw. No matter how strong, weak, or whatever, I always got this paw. But that they need that paw. They want that paw. Believe it or not. When they acting out, they want discipline because they know they not being themselves or being the best part of themselves they could be. So they acting out, say looking for you to give them the paw. Once you give them the paw and you give them that talk, like, look, man, that's why I gave you the paw. You know what I mean? Communication. Right. You feel me? Instead of just cussing at them or fussing at them and then just leaving it like that. Leaving it. I've been telling a lot of people these days, the down south people say, a lot of the people from like Louisiana, all them young dudes, young boy and them, they say when it's up there, it's up there. Oh, when it's up there, it's stuck there. Meaning the animosity.
Oh, okay. When it's up there, it's stuck there.
And that's real. When it's up there, it's stuck there. It's on the two individuals to get that animosity out of the air. Right. And that's crazy that we talk about that family talk because it goes right back to that. You can have a whole table, a family, everybody blood, but there's so much shit stuck up there. There's no communication.
I got you. Yeah, you right.
And that's what a lot of stuff within the streets and all that. Right. A lot of these kids killing their own cousins, killing their own peoples, or you feel me, but not find out until they get on Murder Inc. and they like, oh damn, he followed him. Damn, why my cousin saying damn, bro?
That was your cousin the whole time, dummy. Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Because when it's up there, it's stuck there. Like that's one. Like I listen to today's music, and I listen to my old school, and I know how to decipher the difference, but I also know how to. You feel me? Look at things like, damn, like it's a lot of young kids going through a lot of hurtful things right now, going through a lot of adult type stuff that they thought they could handle. Right. And it's a whole nother plane. It's a whole nother field. Right. And like I said, I use that quote, when it's up there, it's stuck there.
When it's up there, it's stuck there.
That's what they using. I know is that they talk about that animosity. When think about it, when it's up there, it's stuck there. You can feel it. Right. Thick as I don't know what.
Yeah. That's one thing. Look, I woke up last week. Well, I don't carry grudges, but I'm gonna say this. I woke up last week, right? I had two situations that was bothering me still. Well, one was bothering me. I'm gonna give you both of them. One was a kid I watched grow up, right? I had a Mustang. I don't know if you remember. I had a Mustang. It was a convertible. The window in the convertible was like loose, out, damn near. So I run to a dude that I watched grow up, whatever. Right. His father had a auto body shop. So he pull up on me, yo, I can get your window fixed. All right, how much? He said, yo, probably about 300. Me being me, I could have been green to the situation, but by me watching him grow up, knowing that he was a good dude or whatever, I say, all right, here go $150 right now. When my top come, just give me the other $150. So a week turned into a month turned into 2 months. About 3 months go by. Yo called me. Well, I called him, like, yo, what's up with my top? Oh, they sent me the wrong one, blah, blah, blah. Time go on, so I'm heated. Time go on, he ain't answer my calls. So I go around where he hustle at. By myself, I pull up on him, yo, what's up? Yo, I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna get your money, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I runs into him later. We had a conversation. But as the conversation got heated, he pulled off. So I had something against. I said, yo, when I see him, I'm going to deal with him. I like, for a minute, I'm going to deal with him. All right, that's the first one. Bam. Matter of fact, we're going to talk about that. But I woke up and was like, you know what? This is only $300. Because I was really, it was $150. I was really, yo, took me there. And it's not of what he did. It's the principle. But then I had to think about, yo, if I do something to this boy for $150, I got a lot of shit going on, I'm going to lose it. So I'm not gonna do it. But I woke up like, you know what? I'm gonna let it. I'm clean sleep.
Yeah.
It feel kind of good though. It do. So Cecil, keep that $150, Cecil. I'm gonna put his government out there.
Bring it down.
Yeah, bring
Don't
it down.
Leave it. Bring it down.
You keep that $150,
Don't leave
Cecil.
it stuck there.
More power to you. I'm gonna pray for you.
Stuck there. You leaving a lot of power to that animosity too.
Yo, it was draining me. Like I'm sitting thinking, like, yo, when I catch him, I really started to think of brutal stuff to do to him. Besides, I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm thinking of stuff I'm gonna do to make sure that you might cut you on your face, just so you can see that something's gonna remind you of me. I was at an evil place, but I had to let that go, and I feel bad.
Think about how many people. That's what I'm saying. Like, and go back to communication. You just communicated with that brother, even if he watched or not. But next time y'all see each other, once he see like, damn, he brought it down. Ain't yeah, man. But just know we ain't never doing business no more. I ain't got no rap. That don't mean we got, you feel me, drink a beer together or nothing like that.
Oh, no.
And if you getting jumped in the club, hopefully you don't die.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
Getting jumped.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. When I finally
your karma gonna come back.
Oh, look, when I finally caught up with him, he was like, yo, damn. I only let one person know that I talked to that he owed me some money. He was like, yo, I just got tired of everybody coming up to me telling me that you was looking for me.
Right.
I said, well, I only told one person. He was like, yo, well, people was coming to me all the time. I said, you should get a message in that then. You should read between the lines. But, man, keep it peaceful. I'm keeping it peaceful.
You got to keep it peaceful, man.
I ain't beefing. Because that was the only person I really had a gripe with. Him. And well, one person, y'all ain't gonna lie, he went to school with y'all. Remember Black Smokey? Fat boy from Emerson Avenue.
He went to school with us?
He went to Calvin with y'all. Yo told on me back in 2002. I got caught with 30 E-pills. I let that go too, though. I'm trying to let that go. When I see him, though, we gotta talk. We gotta talk when I see him, yo. You don't do no rap. He's a rat, yo. That's back when I was out in the street, though. I just had to cleanse my soul, yo.
You should have Leonardo DiCaprio with his ass.
Oh, no, I ain't see him. That's a whole other story, man.
Yeah, we're going to be back.
We'll be back, y'all.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Don't go nowhere.
Y'all want to be out.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, one with a home run, drove
hit the home run.
Right. They were going into that national series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game. That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much like you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're.
Then your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's
and
horrible.
The pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017. He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs. 12 earned runs in May. And, another one of their pitchers, Clayton Richard, he's 2-4 with a 4.34 ERA. And, in May, he has 6 earned runs and 12 innings pitched. So they're not pitching well. And on top of that, they are also not batting well.
Right. But it kind of sucks because Manuel Margot is doing pretty good. His the past few at bats, his last.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're back. Yes. Man, we was getting into it. I forgot. We done hit a few things on this communication. What you were saying? What was talking about? Oh, me letting letting go.
Things go.
Yeah, yo.
Bring it from.
I'm gonna say this too though.
Up there and stuck there, and
I don't like rats. So, Fat Smokey from Emerson Avenue, you are still a rat. You told on me back in the day.
Like Master Splinter.
I don't like rats or pedophiles. Yo, rats or pedophiles. I hate them. But anyway,
I can't stand them either. The main rats be the ones that be doing the shit too, like telling, like you telling, like that. It's just the worst.
I think if you in that life, you got to deal with what come with that, man.
Yeah, and that's a rat. Those who are snitching while you're in the life,
that ain't cool.
If Miss Helen calling the police on you, she is not a rat.
Oh,
you are selling drugs in front of her house. Miss Helen possibly paid for that house.
Right.
So therefore, she go to work every day, and she is gone by the government system. So Miss Helen don't understand that. But also, you're not cleaning up Miss Helen's front no more neither.
Exactly.
You're not making sure Miss Helen's house not getting broken to.
Right.
If Miss Helen's flower pot getting stolen, you're not whipping that junkie ass that stole Miss Helen's flower pot. So yeah, Miss Helen's gonna call the police on you. Right. You don't know how to control your environment or your community because, see, I look at drug selling 2 different ways. All right, it's illegal. Yeah, you're gonna go to jail if you do it. But it's also only illegal because you're getting non-tax dollars.
Right.
That's the only reason.
True.
That's the only reason.
Right.
The only reason. Now, Miss Helen understand it.
Right.
That's why if you was to make sure her flower pot wasn't stolen, and you sweep up the block, and you make sure the block is quiet, and you make sure your J's, line up in the back alley, not out front.
And you gotta ask Miss Helen, does she need something every time?
All the time. You ask Miss Helen, is she okay?
Yeah, you good?
You feel me? Hey, Miss Helen,
that's old school rules.
You need your numbers played.
Yeah, you need your numbers right.
You need your numbers played. You feel?
Old school rules.
Saying? You gotta regulate things. We don't have no alpha males.
Communication.
No communication.
Let me get your opinion. Look, somebody sent something. Somebody posted something on Instagram, right? And this goes within the rules of a street dude and a civilian.
Yeah.
A dude, the video comes on, the guy's talking to the police. Apparently, he was going to his baby mother's house to pick up his child.
Right.
Him and his baby mother had words. She came out with a knife trying to stab him or something, and the dude was trying to shoot him. So when he pulls up, him and the baby mother get into it, but the boyfriend starts shooting, so he peels off. So he's talking to the police. Yeah, I came to pick my daughter up, and my baby mother had a knife, and her boyfriend pulled the gun out and started shooting at me. Is he a rat?
if this man never was in the streets and he is not a street dude, no, he is not a rat. What the fuck are you doing running out the door shooting at me? You know I'm not this type nigga. You know this because you're with my girl. I mean, my child's mother, which recently told you, oh, he's a bitch ass nigga. I used to stab him up. I used to hit him up, punch him up, and all that. Right. So this gives you the courage to call yourself macho man to say, oh yeah, I shot that bitch ass nigga, made him skirt ball. Yeah, and his bitch ass called the police on you. That's what you get. Cause that's the type of dude he is. He's not a rat. No, he's a civilian. What you said? Because when you in, you're in. If you've been in before, you're still in. I'm sorry to say, even if you're a working man now, those rules still apply. You still can't. If the dude was, if he know the rules, he know how he supposed to handle that situation. There wasn't the car and the police. Right. If your child or whatever wasn't in the car. So boom, you handle that, you handle that. But if that was a working man on his life, or he a young boy come from college, working or whatever the situation is, if it's clean slate wise, man, no, he ain't right, man. What the fuck is you doing coming out there?
That's what
I'm not gonna put. I'm just come from work. I'm not picking on. I ain't got no pistol in here. Right. What you talk, man? I come pick up my kid. I already know I got to deal with her crazy ass. She came out with a knife though. Yeah. So you feel me? I already know I got to deal with that. I'm already in the car. Now I'm in the car. This nigga come out shooting at me. Bucking at him. Oh. You feel me? Like nigga. Oh, he ready? Cause when somebody is shooting at somebody, that's somebody like shooting, stabbing. Cars, like anytime I tell people, shit go to a different level when my life is in danger.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Now I wouldn't have caught the police, but shit go to a different level when my life is in danger. I'm gonna save my life. As I save my life, I'm gonna think about saving my life even more. So if you want to attack my life, then that's on you. That's your decision. Right. I hope I don't make it away from you attacking my life, because sure has. I don't play and people gotta understand that. Him protecting his life was what? Calling the police. Yeah. You feel me? Cause now he's thinking like, damn, this nigga come out the door shooting, like my child in there. I was going to get my child.
Yeah. That's a dangerous situation. So what would be the proper protocol for that? Let's put you in that situation. Oh, I'll answer it too. All right, go ahead. You going to get your baby mama. You going to get your daughter, son. You pull up. Your baby mother come out with the knife. Right. Try and chase you. You get back in the car, then baby father come out licking at you. What you gonna do? I'm pulling let me say this before real quick. You gotta think. You got your baby mother, peoples, and they got a kid together. But you could have just lost your life dealing with that. So what would you do?
I'm not coming right back. Right. I ain't even calling back. Right. I'm stalking this dude, straight up.
You stalking him?
Yeah, because I can't come straight back because my child's still there, so I don't want him to see that, that type of demon coming, depending on the age my child is. Right. I don't want to see that type of demon come out of his father. Right. You feel me? Because it's coming out, he got to go. Nah. Yeah. Nah, my son in there. My son just heard you lick off on me. He knew I was coming. She just came out with a knife. She was already running her mouth about me, thinking you can do some shit oh nah. Oh nah, bro. You gonna get it the worst way. While you chilling with all your homeboys. Yeah, boom. Yeah.
Question though. All right, then we gonna play devil's advocate.
Cause come on, man.
You get him back, right? Are you afraid that your baby mother might tell on you?
Hell yeah.
So what you do? You still gonna get him back or what?
What you said? I gotta go for a 2 for 1.
You gotta think about that too, cause she ain't gonna tell. She ain't gonna tell.
So you said I gotta pluck them both. That's what this is radio shit. Hey, look. If she gonna if I see that type of person,
that's something you gotta think about.
If I know that she that type of person, you feel me?
What you gonna do?
And she got to go.
She got to go.
Damn,
God damn.
Hey, man. Hey man, somebody gotta take care of the kid.
Hey yo,
it ain't gonna. Hey man, you just let this man come to do a plucking at me. Like you gave him the leeway. Cause whatever you said about me, too. You feel me? You ain't never say, nah, don't be trying to treat my baby father like that, boy. Like you know, he play like that, or no, you gave him
We're rewarding you for something you already do.
Come on the door shooting at me.
Right.
No.
Hey.
So therefore. And you came out with a knife before he came out with the gun. So I was gonna it was me in that situation.
Hey,
she probably getting plucked first.
We gotta go to a break, y'all. Hey,
right
we come back. We gonna touch
is.
back on that.
I'm sorry, he got this man. You plucking him like.
We're rewarding you for something you already do. Listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council. Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Right back, y'all. We right back. Ty asked me hypothetically if I was inside of this situation that he had heard of, I believe, or saw on. What, you saw it or you heard of it? Huh? You saw it or you heard of it? Oh, we got a caller?
We got a caller?
Oh, we got a caller.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, answer that.
How do you answer the call? Okay. Hello? Hello?
That's your man.
Okay. Hands-free Wi-Fi. Okay, call us back. We was lunching on that. Call us back. Uh-oh. DC.
What's up, baby?
Ain't nothing. What's going on? You on air right now. What's up?
I'm on air?
Yeah, you on air, brother.
Oh, man. I thought you was on break.
No. Hey, y'all, the talented David Charles has called us up, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, you want me? I'll hit you when we get off break then when I get on break.
No, I do have a question I wanted to ask you because I definitely was following along with the show since I'm already on air.
Okay.
So the question is, when we talk about the concept of snitching, why is it that African American? I don't even want to use the word African American. Why are the black people that the only race of people that refer to the concept of snitching as a negative connotation versus white folk, Hispanics, or other races. It's not frowned upon to snitch in those communities. So that's my question to you two gentlemen.
I think it's the culture that we're in, for one.
Yep.
The culture. I mean, not saying it's right or wrong, but how we were grown, how we were raised, I would say. Like, we were well, I know me, mind your business. That's what I was told, mind my business. And you better not tell on your brothers or sisters. But this is the culture that we're in. I guess that it wasn't taught for those to do the right thing, and doing the right thing would really be to let someone know, you know, if they put you in harm's way. But I think people just don't know no better. That's a good one though, Dave.
I mean,
wait a minute, Dave.
To me, it was like I was saying. I believe it's not different degrees. It's only snitching. To me, when you doing something, I guess, like I said, illegal, or you know, you might can go to jail for. You're gonna have a heavy consequence for. Yeah. You know, not I'm gonna say a system consequence for.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say this:
if you doing that activity and then you telling somebody else that's doing that activity, to me that's snitching.
Right.
That is snitching. Not if we in class and I steal you take my pencil, and I raise my hand and say he took my pencil. How I'm gonna write if I don't got my pencil? That's not snitching. See, we took the word snitching all the way down to the smallest grain of salt. That everything is snitching and everything. You feel me? Well, like you said, the dude that went to the house to get his child, but he got shot at. Like, how is he snitching if he was to call the police? That's the only way he know of saving his life or defending himself, is calling somebody else, which is the authorities, to defend himself.
Right.
That's his decision.
Right.
Well, you should have thought about that before you went shooting at him.
Right. I'm gonna say this, hey Dave. I'm gonna put myself. I'm not gonna use anybody else. I'm gonna put myself. I'll just make up a situation, okay? So, all right. Let's say someone tries to break in my house. Right. I catch them, but I mean they may have weapons. Let's just say they got the upper hand right now. I saw them. They might have tried to break them out, but they got away. Right. Me personally, I'm not gonna tell. I don't. I guess because of the conditions I've grown up in, and me being me, I don't want the police to interfere with that. I'm gonna get my own personal vengeance. So snitching ain't in my. I'm not gonna tell.
You gonna get your own justice.
I'm gonna get my own justice. I don't believe.
If you were to, would it be called snitching?
If I was to, yeah, that would be. But that's just like I'm even take it further to this. When my brother died, I'm gonna keep it real. When my brother died, I looked my mother in her face. I said, look, if I find out who killed my brother, I don't care. They can come to me. He did it. I'm not going I'm gonna tell you. The detectives came to me. Man, listen. We already know that you plan on doing something. I ain't say nothing to nobody, but they already had, they already knew, whatever. If somebody was to tell me that he killed your brother, okay, I'm not gonna tell the police. I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. That's just me.
Yeah, man, you're the type of guy to get your own justice.
Can I take it a step further, just real quick?
Yes, sir.
So, I forgot the brother's name that's also on the panel with you,
Dad.
Dad, and I apologize, brother Dad, because, we met, and,
yeah, you good.
It's always love. When we met,
yeah, you know it, Dad. Come on now.
He made the point that if you're doing the same thing that I'm doing, and you snitch, I consider that being snitch. Being a snitch.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think about why black people specifically snitch, it has a lot to do with the lack of trust and belief that we have
in the legal system. Right.
Right. So, the level of comfort and the level of arrogance that, I would say white people have, because they have a certain level of trust in a system that their ancestors created specifically for them.
For them, right.
So the judicial system is very biased when it comes to, policing, enforcing, protecting, and serving one culture versus the next. So a lot of people, especially in the black community, we don't have that same level of trust and respect in the judicial system. Because we've been brutalized and we've been victimized by that system for so long that there is no trust.
Right.
So why would I inform or assist you in finding or catching a criminal when you yourself look at me as a criminal as well?
Exactly.
So that's just so that and it goes to say, when you talk about racial profiling and things of that nature, that black people go through consistently, every day. And I just wanted to make that point. A lot of that has to do with just the way that the system looks at us, the lack of value and respect that we're given as black people, or that we're not given as black people. And that within itself has a lot to do with why black people do not inform or tell the police anything.
Right.
I just wanted to kind of put that out there because you guys are having a great conversation. I kind of wish I was there with you, but I just figured I would chime in and just, give a quick call and say what's up.
Appreciate you,
man,
Dave.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Like I said, I've been tuning and I've been watching. Good to see Dad back on.
Man. Thank you.
I'll be up there with you again soon.
Let me know when you're ready, big brother, little brother.
All right, fam. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll talk to you later, bro. Peace.
Appreciate you. Peace. Yeah, Dave Charles, y'all.
He made a great point, man.
Yes, sir.
Great point. And like you said, though, that's the crazy other dynamic you got with it.
The trust in the judicial system.
Because you looking at them like, why even tell them? Like you said, like me and you look at it the same way. Why even tell them when they already look at me like a criminal?
Right.
So but we also we got that. Like I said, we got to start communicating with our other brothers and letting them know it's nothing wrong with being confident and bringing back this alpha male syndrome, so that way we can weed out. See, it used to be like guys like us, we used to get together. Oh, such and such doing what? Let's go pay your visit. You feel me?
Right.
And we take some time, we meet up, we go pay him a visit. Now, if it got to get physical, after we talk to him, we get physical after we talk to him, or whatever type of degree it go to, we was our own justice system.
Right. Right.
You feel me?
We used to
be.
be.
Like I said, go back to, there's nothing wrong with knowing your family member business, knowing your brother business, and not being in their business.
Right. Right. Right.
It's a difference.
Mind yours.
It's a difference. Mind yours, but there's nothing wrong with knowing your next brother, your next sister struggle.
Right.
So that way, when it's time that, you feel me, deal with it, if you can help, you can help.
Right. Right.
Like we were just now saying, like you said, somebody broke in your house, you're gonna try to deal with it yourself. But it's so much of what he said out here, I ain't a snitch, that it's gonna be hard for you to find out exactly who did it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Whereas if we had our own little system within ourselves, and we know it ain't no snitching if you come, because I know you're a hard-working man. You ain't out here robbing just like this nigga. Right. So, yeah. Oh, no, that was Jim, yeah. Jim did that shit. He tried to sell me your TV. I asked him who house he went up in. He said yours. I said, oh, hell no. Boy, when we catch you later on, you know that's your ass. You rather go and sell it all, get your high on. When we catch you later on, that's your ass.
You right.
You better have about half of them dollars, or if not, you're going to be washing and cleaning that nigga floors for about 2 months. Like, you feel me? It's certain ways we got to get back to.
You're right.
You feel me? It ain't always about, he ain't got the money. Oh, nigga, Jim, I know. I seen you fix Miss Lori's fence the other day. You fixed it good. Look like you could fix this door handle up in here. You can fix, man, what?
Put them to work.
Put them to work.
You're right.
Get your dollar up out of them. Because that's all a dollar is somebody's time and labor.
Yeah. We talked about that too, man.
Yeah, you feel me? It all goes like even though everybody, like, it's sad to say that dumbass dollar rule the world, but like I said, like I just said, it's nothing but somebody's time and labor. So if instead of damn near killing Uncle Johnny over something he's took or whatever, maybe we can get back to coming together and understanding that I'm not snitching on Uncle Johnny. If he just stole from my other cousin.
Right.
Around the corner.
Right.
You feel me? Or Miss Helen. That, you feel what I'm saying? That bought her house honestly and had it there since before I was a sperm swimming.
Right. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I got to understand the dynamics of that. This woman paid for our house. She paid for this property. She paid to live right here in peace, or however she wanted to live, or however she thought in her mind, in her dream when she bought this house. You feel me? I wasn't a part of that. Me sitting here on this corner selling drugs, I wasn't a part of that dream.
Right.
You feel me? But now that I done made myself a part of it, or the circumstances made myself a part of it, now I gotta regulate it in the proper manner as a black young male.
Right.
Meaning putting them in the back alley, making sure that the front is clean for Miss Helen. If you know if that white boy or that I don't want to say junkie, because I'm gonna say addict. That addict ran up in there, took the TV or whatever. You feel me? You ain't buy it. No, you ain't buy it. But you know he sold it, and you know who he sold it to.
Right.
So go ahead, bust him up. Give the people the little couple dollars, because you making a nice couple dollars.
True.
Get the people that bought that for $50, $20. Give them their $20 so you can give Miss Helen her TV back.
Give Miss Helen her TV,
right.
Damn it.
You feel me? If that's what you're doing in your community.
Yeah.
If you just out there and you're a young brother, a young sister, or you are alpha male, you watching the show right now, and you know one of your cousins or whatever, and you know they really just wasting their time out that motherfucker, and you don't want to send more Murder Inc., get on their nerves.
Right.
They might don't want to hear you, but they really do want to hear you, because when they finally move their ass out that corner, wherever they at, they going to call you like, yo, man, I used to get on my nerves every day. Now I'm about to get on your nerves, but it's for a good reason. Help me get a job.
Right.
Or can I chill, or can you come pick me up from here to take me here so I can do this positive or what? Oh, damn, that's what you're doing now. Yeah, you're going to feel good about that. You're going to feel about them talks, but just know that them talks work.
Right.
You feel me? Like, my cousin hit me up recently. His name, you feel me, Joby. He got one more child than me, but he's younger than me. You feel me? And I was telling him recently, like, a lot of shit you put yourself through, you put your own self through.
Right.
And if you want to fix your situation, it's up to you.
Yeah,
it's the same thing up to me. I tell him, I say, man, just because I'm talking to you and giving you advice don't mean I'm not listening to myself, or if you got some feedback, nigga, tell me.
Right.
You feel me? I always need it. You feel me? I'm not one to say I know everything. But what he told me was, he was like, damn, remember when I was fucking up, I was stealing from you, and you came over there and we had, you feel me, we was beefing a little bit. I was like, yeah, but all that type of stuff was materialistic shit.
Right.
I was like, the talks is what, he was like, yeah, that's what, I was like, damn. He was like, yeah, it really hit me. He was like, don't think that what you say go in one and out the other. It's just that sometimes I don't be smart enough, or I be numb to the fact to apply it. And I was like, I understand that. He was like, but when I applied it, it definitely worked.
Right.
It definitely worked. It definitely, you feel me? So if you got somebody that think they got the deaf ear, it's not a deaf ear. It's just that they just can't process it right now.
Right.
They can't get their mind to tell their body to do the right thing.
Hopefully
when they do, they're going to call you back and let you know. So don't think I'm going to stop. Oh, all right, then, I'm getting on your nerves, I'm going to stop calling you then. I'm getting on your nerves, I'm going to stop coming checking on you then. No, don't stop.
No, keep it up. You got to be a bugaboo.
That second you stop, that's the second you won't regret.
Right. You right.
You never know what happened within those days and times and seconds. So, you feel me? We just gotta get back to communicating. You know?
We definitely do.
It's a headache or not.
Old school principles.
Yeah,
too.
man. I got some cousins, some little cousins I haven't seen in years, and it pains me every time I think about it.
Yeah.
Like every time I think about it. Like the situation that just recently happened for one of my cousins to see her father, what she did just to see her father, pained me, killed me. Like, it was like, damn, like you went to that extent just to see your father. You feel me? And she took it to, I guess, the first she could take it to see her father, and it go like, man, stop keeping this person away from that person because you hate that person.
Oh man, that's a whole other
you
one.
Don't like that person. Like
Bitter parents.
And they missing out on whole spirit connections, man. Spiritual connections.
That's a whole other show.
I mean spiritual. That's that family connection. Like I said, I'm missing my cousins. I don't know if she watching or whatever. You got Facebook. You know, I'm not going to shout your name out. I miss my cousins, my little cousins. Right. They don't know me. They don't know my sons. They're little cousins.
Right.
You feel me? And that shit hurt.
Bitter women out there, leave the past in the past. Just because you and a certain person didn't make things work, that's no reason for you to talk bad about the other parent. Yeah. Or you should not keep your children away from their parent.
And stop creating that dumbass image or facade that's in your head. Stop putting that in their head.
I was going through that for a minute. It took for my kids to get older for them to really see it. But that's it's frustrating. I had to talk with my daughter yesterday, actually. I mean, I still do without child support. But lately, these past couple weekends, she been hitting me kind of hard. Daddy kind of, okay, here.
Hey. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be back,
Family communication, you know what it is.
Get them babies, them child support checks, my baby mother. Stop doing that.
What it is. We'll be right back, y'all.
We'll be back.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Just a Bit Outside radio show.
There is one glaring stat that I read about while watching the games over the weekend. New York Yankees went 22 straight innings with at least one strikeout.
Really?
That's a major league record for the postseason.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an interesting statistic.
It is. You know, and then when you think about it.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You're back into the bitter baby mother. Yeah, we talking about, we still on the communication. We
Give the child support checks to the kids.
Yo, stop making me laugh. I told you.
That's
I got the bruise red.
I'm going to leave that alone. That's a whole other show. I ain't even going to talk about that.
Yeah, but I mean, what we talking about is go back to the communication. Communication. Stop influencing these. Stop try make the mental image or the influence of your baby mother or whatever, and stop giving it to your kids, man. Stop pushing that image or that viewpoint or whatever it is that you have on that person onto your child, man. Let them develop their own. Perception or feelings for that parent or whatever.
Right.
They just downright not there. Of course they downright not there. But if they not there because you saying they not there and you not allowing that child to go with them, or you on that type of, you feel me? Nah. Come on, man. Be real with yourself and stop ruining that child's life.
Don't do that.
Experiences, man.
That could be frustrating.
It could be more than that parent that's missing that child. Like I said, it's more than my big cousin miss my little cousin. I miss my little cousin.
Right.
Like when he told me he seen that, I was like, dang, that's what she went through to see. I was like, that's what's up. But at the same time, that pains me that we haven't seen her in that long. Like, I want to see her.
Right.
Man, I want to ask her some questions, see how she been You know, how she doing in school and stuff like that. And she
Right.
got 2 other brothers that I want to talk to too. Like it's crazy.
Put that pride aside, y'all. Let's communicate and make things right.
Yes, that's the main thing we talking about.
That's what it's about,
Communicate,
man.
make it right. Like the down south people say, they say if it's up there, it's stuck there. Stop leaving it stuck there.
Right. And if anybody got anything that they want to say to me, let me know.
Yes, get it out. Get it out.
Get it out. If I've hurt anybody's feelings, call us up now and let it be known, and I will.
But you gotta know, understand before you call anybody or anybody you trying to get the animosity out of there. If you got a situation, look at the situation very open-mindedly.
Right.
Meaning, if you know it's a two-way street in that situation, and both of y'all may have been wrong, look at where you was wrong at.
Right.
If the other person wrong and you know they stubborn enough not to apologize or say, and you just want to call and get it out the air and just call and say, look, yo, you was wrong as a mud, but guess what? I forgive you.
Right.
You feel me? Maybe that'll help you call and apologize one day, but guess what? I forgive you.
Right. Right.
You feel me? That's taking that animosity out the air for you.
Right.
You feel me? No, you ain't a bitch. No, you ain't giving in or nothing like that. But you just taking that animosity out there so you don't keep on every time you see this person, there's so much tension and so much the energy, you feel me? They messing up your energy and where you try and go. You feel me?
Yep. That's why I left some stuff alone.
You can still forgive a person and still bang them in the mouth.
Thank you for telling me that.
Real talk. So they ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm gonna look at this camera right here, right now. So,
but don't think
by my man saying that I can still punch you in your mouth. I got 2 that I'm gonna punch in your mouth whenever I catch.
Being forgiven is not the consequence.
Yeah, no.
For your action, you feel me? I forgave you for my energy to let it go. So you don't think
I don't forgive him for telling on me though. I don't forgive you for telling on me and giving me that high ass bail. I had to sit down Central Booker for about 2 weeks for some funky ass e-pills. I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. I caught you by Emerson Avenue, but you was a little too fast. You hopped in that hat. You done moved to Florida. You live in Florida now.
Damn.
I had this conversation before somebody hopped on that was from Florida that I knew was like, yo, where you at down here? So that's a whole nother story. Smokey, I'ma beat that ass.
Hey, Smokey.
Cecil, I'ma just open hand smack you because of the principle. That's all. I'm not a gangster.
Not mad at y'all.
I'm sorry.
You're not mad.
I'm sorry.
It's just what you get for doing
sorry.
what you did.
I'm sorry.
You're not mad.
I'm coming out of my character. That's the old me.
Hey, another great shot.
I don't play with guns no more.
We're gonna let him woo shot.
Yeah, let me woo shot.
We'll let him woo shot. We'll be right back. Another Friday. Y'all know what it is.
Hold up though. If any one of y'all want to fight, we can fight though. I'm all for fight. I am. All right. Thank you. All right. That's all I just had to say.
He's all
we can fight.
Bro. It is what it is.
Got guns too though.
Dev. He's all for the bro.
Yeah, y'all let me.
Come on, T.I. Woosah.
I'm talking about guns and all that shit, man. It's time for me to go. We'll be back next week.
Friday. Great show. Thank you for tuning in.
Make door for me.
Hey, go home. Talk to your family, man. Talk to your kids, your mama, your sister, your aunt, your sister-in-law, brother-in-law.
Love y'all.
Cousin you don't, uncle you don't like, aunt you don't like.
Communication.
Communication.
We love y'all. Please come back next week too. All right?
Tune in. My friend.
We'll be back next week.
Talk real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. Exactly. Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously, because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, and I was thinking, like,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run, drove
hit the home run.
Right. They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game. That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have, let me just talk about run